Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, this your boy Malik. We're back at it with another banger. So we're going to go over the overall state of the market, and I'm going to put you guys on some top plays that I'm getting in, and I'm also explain to you all beginners. So I know we hear and we talk about options and money and all that stuff, but I had to go back and realize a lot of people don't even know how to get into an option. A lot of people don't even know what an option is, and a lot of people don't even know how to benefit if they do get into an option. So in today's video, we're going to break down all of that. This is an options for beginners video, options for a basic options, so options for dummies video.
Feeling like I'm trapped in my damn mind. Tell the feeling like I'm rapping a damn lie. Tell the feeling like my life is a damn game. Nigga really wanna die in the nighttime. Only time I feel pain when I'm feeling love. That's why I said it on my face that I.
And don't take offense to dummies, but this is just a video that's going to be for everybody. Whether you're an experienced trader, whether you're a new trader, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, it doesn't matter. In this video, we're going to find something for everybody, because at the end of the day, everybody in the financial game, end goal is to do what? Make money. The stock market is one of the fastest vehicles to asset and wealth creation on the planet. I'm gonna be completely honest. I've been a part of different businesses, different organizations. I haven't experienced anything that gives you the power and the freedom and the flexibility of options trading, the stock market, investing, long-term investing, buying stocks, hedging against those stocks, borrow against those stocks, and generating more assets and wealth. So if you guys are ready, so we're gonna go over the WGMI. Bitcoin mining stock went up 5.26%, or the equivalent of $2. The S&P 500, the SPY, went up 0.59%, or the equivalent of $3.96, so almost a $4 price move. And I'm going to show you guys in the charts a little bit of why that happened today as well. So if you all stay tuned in the video, stay tuned to the end. I'm going to explain how the market cycle actually works so you can stay profitable. The QQQ technology each sector ETF went up 0.84%, or the equivalent of $5.09. And the Dow 30 went up 0.32%, or the equivalent of $1.51. Guys, the market is ramping up ahead of big tech earnings. Tech stocks, they went crazy today ahead of President Trump and President Xi meeting. So, but guys, Friday, tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. New York Eastern Standard Time, we have CPI data getting released. So this is going to be another critical point in the market, which, let's be honest, nobody knows. Nobody knows if that economic data is going to tank the market or if it's going to rally the market. Because right now, even the S&P 500 is in charge of the entire market. The S&P 500, that's the top 500 companies in the United States stock market that's publicly traded. Guys, we're still sitting at all-time highs ahead of this big meeting and CPI data. And we all know for options trading, and options trading, Friday is the trickiest day to trade. Friday is your make or break day. So on Fridays, I like to either go light with a few contracts or don't trade at all and see how the direction of the market moves. If it's a major red day, I like to scoop up and buy more stocks, more long-term options, more leaps, more swing trades, mean reversion trades. So guys, next in this part of the video, I'm going to show you guys a mean reversion trade that we looked at on Tesla and ISRG. So we're going to pull that up for y'all guys next. Hey, today we're going to be taking and walking y'all through how to actually open up an options contract on Robinhood. So before we get started, hey, thanks for tuning in. This is MMF, Money Mindset Fitness. And today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the world of options. So if you're new to options, it doesn't matter. We have something for everybody. Or if you even advanced, we still have basics that you still should use and practice. So what is an options contract? An option is pretty much like a layaway. You're reserving the rights to own a certain amount of shares until the expiration date. So I know you remember when you was a kid, and I don't know about you, but I know for myself, we grew up and we had layaway. So layaway, you would go in there and pick a bike. So we had a bike. So, and you'll put like $5 on it every week until Christmas. So an options contract is essentially just like that. So you're just reserving the right to hold a certain asset until a certain amount of time. Because in the options, just like in a layaway, if you don't, or if the price doesn't go to where you're going by the expiration date, your contract will be worthless, just like in a layaway. If you don't pay the full price by the certain expiration date that you have to buy that, then you will not own the bike. They will just take all your money, and it's the same thing in options. So we're gonna take a deep dive. So we're looking at the SPY. So the SPY is how the overall stock market is tracked. So we're gonna take y'all into the top 10 holdings of the SPY just so you can know what you're trading. So they have the Mag 7 companies, so the top 7 companies in the overall stock market. You have Microsoft, 7.01%. Next, you have Nvidia, 5% of the account. Apple, 5%. Amazon, 3%. Meta, Google, and Broadcom. So those are, and then they have a Tesla as well. It's a Mag 7, but they're not allocated to a certain percentage because Tesla is so down. So I guess they allocate a smaller percentage towards Tesla. But so this is how you open. So you're gonna go here, you're gonna hit trade. You're gonna hit trade options. And whatever date. So let's say tomorrow is March 11th. Say you think the price is going up, so you will buy a call. So the price of SPY right now is actually at $511.64. So let's say you think the price is going to go to 512 tomorrow. So you would click 512. You can look at the open interest and the volume. It's a highly lucrative contract, and I know why it's highly lucrative. Because the bid and the ask is within 2 cents. So normally if you get tight bids and tight asks, that lets me know that it's a lot of volume that the stock is getting traded. So here you will hit buy. One contract is $1.60, so that's going to be $160 if you want one contract on that. So that's how you buy a call. So that's all you have to do. Now we're gonna take y'all in how to buy a put. So we're gonna hit the same thing. So we're gonna hit trade options, say March 11th. And instead of clicking call, you come here and you hit buy a put. And as you can see, so the underlying asset is at $511.64. If you think the price is going down, you would click put. And also, look at this bid and ask. It's tight within 1 cent. So that's a highly lucrative contract if the option goes in your way. Like I said, we'll be dropping more videos, and we have signals for how to actually get into trades. So like I said, I'll have my link for Robinhood and Webull below if you want to start trading options. We'll have that below. So like I said, you want to hit buy. And one, to control the asset for until March 11th, it's 88 cents. So it's going to be $88. So, and the reason it's $88 again is because when you open up an options contract, you're reserving the right to 100 shares until that expiration date. So the number that you see, 88 cents, just times it by 100. So you can go here on any other one. So let's say you wanted the 512 put. You hit buy. And that'd be $125. Because profit is $1.25. All right, so that's just the basics on how to actually buy a call option and a put option. So like I said, you like, subscribe, and always share with a friend. And we'll be dropping more videos like this every day. So peace. Got the SPY pulled up on the 1 hour chart. So I'm going to explain to you all why we like today and why do we buy calls back towards the upside. Because guys, if you haven't noticed, the stock market moves in 2 to 3 day cycles. So the overall trend for the S&P 500 is an uptrend. And how do we know that? Because it's still making higher highs and lower highs. And we know this. We can literally look at a chart. We can get our trend line. So let's get the trend line out. We can get our trend line. We're going to get trend line. We're going to measure it. Let's measure it from here to the lowest point. I'm going to come here. And we got our trend line out. This green line. Every time it nears or touches the line of support, what does it do? It bounces and creates a new all-time high. So we can literally look at it starting from August. And what did it do? Actually, we can drag it back even further. Let's drag it back to June. And what did it do? Every time it hit that trend line or got near that trend line, bounce up, create all-time highs. Bounce off of that trend line or get near it, create all-time highs. Bounce or get near the trend line, create all-time highs. Off of a rejection from all-time highs, what did it do? Bounce back and recapture near all-time highs. So guys, let's get into the 2 day cycle that I'm telling you guys about. So if you look here, this is Monday. The S&P 500 opened up at $667.20. It closed Monday at $671.01. So that's an uptrend. That's a 1 day. It went with the trend. And what do we have Tuesday? Tuesday. Hey guys, listen up. This is real important. Tuesday, the market opened at $671.28. Tuesday, it closed at $671.33. So that's a down day. Wednesday, it opened at $671.89. And it closed at $667.74. That's a 2 day pullback. So we had Monday, it went in the uptrend, it went with the trend. We had Tuesday and Wednesday, the price pulled back. And what do we have? Thursday, skyrocket straight to the upside. Because guys, always remember this. The market is fractal. It normally moves in 2 to 3 day increments. So if you know the overall trend, because we can look at the overall trend using our green trend line, the overall trend is up and to the right. And that's what? That's an uptrend. That's an uptrend. So we already know that the market moves in twos. So if we know we had a Monday, went with the trend, so that day cancels out. We had a Tuesday and a Wednesday pullback, a 2 day pullback. So what naturally, or what's the odds, or what are the greater odds what's going to happen on Thursday or Friday? The price is going to revert back and give you a green day like we did today. So guys, this is the mean reversion. Every time the stock dips, and I'm not, so guys, everything I say, this is not financial advice. This is just my observations from observing the market for like 3 to 4 years, especially trading options for 4 years. This is my observation. Every time the market is in an uptrend, either to the downside in a trend, either on a downtrend or an uptrend, it normally has a 2 day pullback against the trend. So if the overall trend is up, it'll normally have a 2-day pullback where the stock is getting lower and lower. And then Thursday or Friday, it will give you that play. So guys, these are our observations. Now I want to get into the play Tesla. And I want to put some logic in behind why I really like Tesla after they had an earnings miss. So guys, on a great company like your Teslas, your Amazon, your Meta, your Netflix, your Apples, Microsoft, Nvidia, AMDs, guys, every time when the stock misses like to the magnitude of Tesla or AMD or Nvidia, when they miss earnings and the price dips and it tanks after earnings, that's an amazing time to get in on a mean reversion play. So what am I saying? Tesla dipped after they reported earnings, but look what happened the very next day. It literally recovered and went past the previous swing point that it was at. So that's why I like paying attention to companies around earnings, especially on good companies. If they meet or if they miss and they go down, it's normally a lot of opportunities in that to play it back to the upside. If it's a good company or on a bad company, if it pops, to play it to the downside because guys are going to be taking profits. And then a company like a Mag 7 company like Tesla, on a dip, the investors are going to do what? Buy it back up. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace.